we jump into this law of exponents, let's analyze the question. Firstly, we see an equal sign. When we see an equal sign, it means both sides have to be the same. So let's write that. Both sides has to be the same. Okay? Next, we know that if we are comparing exponents, the bases need to be the same. So you should know that 8 can also be written as 2 to the power of 3. So when I have 2 to the power of 3, that is the same as saying 2 to the power is equal to 2 to the power of 3 or is equal to 8. Now let's look at another question. If I said 2 to the power of 5, or let's make that rather something else. Let's say 2x is equal to 16. This means I need to find the value of x. Now again, when we work with exponents, it's important that our bases are the same. So 2 to the power of x, 16, is 2 to the power of 4. So now, because my bases are now the same, I only need to work with the top part. So to write that out, I'm simply going to say x is equal to 4. Now, what if it was 2 to the power of x is equal to 1 over 16? Now, we know that because it's the bottom, it has a positive 1 here. So if I move it to the top, it's going to be 2x. Just write that neatly. Is equal to 16 to the power of a negative 1. So if I have to rewrite this now to make my bases the same, I'm going to have 2x is equal to, and that is 2 to the power of a negative 4. Because the 4 times a negative 1 is a negative 4. So again, my bases are the same. All I have to now go do is work with the top. So x is equal to a negative 4. What happens if I have variables on both sides? So let's say I have 2x plus 1 is equal to, let's say, 2 to the power of 4 plus, let's say, 2x. Okay, so again, bases are the same. That's the most important thing. So I'm only going to work with the top part, this part over here. So now you go write that. X plus 1 is equal to 4 plus 2x. Now this gives me a simple equation. So all I have to do is take x to where it's on the bigger side and move the other number to my left-hand side. So I'm going to have constants on one side and I'm going to have variables on the other side. So let's rewrite that. So that's 1. The positive 4 becomes a negative 4. And that is equal to 2x. And this positive x, because there's nothing in front, now becomes a negative x. So my answer is this going to be negative 3 is equal to x. And there you've solved it. I'm going to show one more example. So we know our laws of exponents tell us that we can multiply exponents. So let's, if the bases are the same. So let's say we have 3 to the power of x plus 1 times a 3 to the power of, let's make it x minus 1. Okay. Now, because we are multiplying, we know we're multiplying, and my bases are the same, very importantly, bases have to be the same, I'm just going to work with this top part. So I'm going to have x plus 1 plus x minus 1. Remember, we use brackets whenever we are adding stuff together. So this multiply sign, multiplication sign has to multiply with everything on top. So my final answer here, and I have to keep my 3 because it's not an equation. If there was an equal sign, I could leave the bases up. But in this case, because there's no equal sign, I have to keep the base there. So I'm going to have x plus x gives me 2x. And the 1 minus 1 is 0. So my final answer is just 3x. 3 to the power of 2x.